talk to you guys really quick about some things that are going on for you. Okay, you're not crazy, you're iconic, you don't need to do the most anymore. That phase of your life is done. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you having to do the most is a phase that is ending in your life, and you are now going to start honoring different cycles as you maneuver through the next couple of weeks. You guys are going to be, what is the word I'm trying to think of? Hold on. You guys could be really frustrated right now that you've been pushing yourself a certain way, and you might be coming to the realization that the way that you've been pushing yourself is not honoring yourself in some way, whether it's taking too much action, always pushing forward, fighting through resistance. Each and every person is doing it in their own way. And so you guys are looking at that and you're assessing how you do too much, and you're going to be reeling that back. Okay, you're going to be standing in your power and reeling it back on how you do too much. Okay, you feel like you're crazy, or you're going crazy, or you feel like disheveled or angry or just drained and just tired of locking yourself into the same routine. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And you guys are going off the grid in some way. You might disappear from some people, or you might start really amping up your boundaries. Your boundaries might be so sky high, people are gonna be like, what in the frick is actually going on with them? You're not gonna care, because whatever you thought was honoring yourself, you're like, that was so last month or last year. I'm doing it different now, and I'm going to honor myself even more by taking that vacation, disappearing, not working so much, taking that paid time off, um, taking a couple days off, working out, sleeping more. Like, you're just changing your routine, because whatever you had just started, like, you could have just started a newer routine where you're waking up early, you're more punctual, you have things together, but there are certain things that you're looking at, and for each and every one of you, it's different, but you're not crazy. Okay, you are iconic, so you don't really got to do the most. You already been there, done that, got the trauma, got the t-shirt, got all of the things. And you are burning that version of yourself. And you might be frustrated because you're trying to get towards that person, and it's not going to help happen overnight. You are going to start creating new habits because you are seeing where it's going to start breaking you down, especially if you're divine feminine, that there's 4 cycles in a month for just a divine feminine, or if you are female. And so during those different phases, you're going to feel like doing different things. You might be honoring that more, or you might be honoring the moon cycle, or you're just going to be doing it different. Whoever I'm speaking to, you will know what that means for you. You will know what that entails. You guys have also been dealing with a lot of haters. I mean, haters, enemies, bots, trolls, Decepticons, chooches. It's just never ending. And it's annoying. But we have to talk about it because, I don't know, it just be popping up in your message. And things that were hidden, areas of your life where you were confused, you are no longer confused. And there's certain people around you right now, and you already got them clocked, you already got them pegged, and they want your person, they want your look, they want your little dog too, and that ain't happening. Okay, it's not happening. I'm going to get into if you might have to have a confrontation I don't know yet. That might be for some of you if it's somebody trying to steal your person. Somebody has their eyes locked on your person and it ain't going down like that. Whoever I'm speaking to, it is not going down like that. But I got that so strongly. And you guys know that I don't get love messages a lot because I don't try to give you guys false hope. I don't want you guys to be waiting for forever and ever and ever. It's always very specific when love comes in. My channel is not geared towards love, like love for all, us all being one, us, you know, raising our vibration and standing in our authenticity and attracting love. But I try to still help with love, if that makes sense. But I don't want the collective that I read for, that I am a messenger for, to be stuck on love. But love also makes the world go round, if that makes sense. But you guys have somebody, not somebody, you guys have many somebodies that are just eyeing the apps. They're just eye effing you. Okay. And God wants you to know that you're still going to have that fuck you type of money. You're always going to have that F you type of life. So you might as well do less. Does that make sense? Okay. God wants you to know that you can do less and you will still get more. Because you've already gone through certain cycles where you did the most, you battled through certain things, and this is a new season of honoring yourself, doing less, and getting more. So affirm it below. I'm going to be doing less and receiving more. I'm going to be doing less and receiving more because I am simply iconic. I am simply favored. I am simply chosen. You guys can fill in the blank. And you guys are watching. It's like the light bulb's on for a different part of your life that you didn't think was like even like you could even reach for it. And so you're looking at this version of yourself and you feel bad, like, oh, I wish I would have known better sooner. But you had to go through certain things. You had to go through the confusion. You had to go through the upheaval. You had to go through the nightmares and the night terrors and the haters and the enemies and the ops and the addictions. You had to go through all of that. You had to go through all of that because now you are getting ready to torch another version of yourself that you no longer need, that is no longer serving your highest good. Okay? There is a new regime. There is a new thing that you're going to be practicing, and that is being faithful to yourself, for the love for yourself, and that's just what it is. Hi, guys. But yeah, you are a spiritual warrior. You are chosen. God is trying to teach you how to get more doing less, because that's what you've always been destined for. But you guys are hardwired to think, I've got to work hard to get this. And God, the divine, and the universe would rather you work on loving yourself more, work on raising your vibration, enjoying life more, because you're already talented. You're already skilled. You already have the crafts. You already have the wisdom. You have the intuition. You are gifted. You are creatively gifted. You are psychically gifted. You are mentally gifted. So done are the days where you got to prove yourself to people. You're not doing that anymore. You don't want their validation. You never really did, but you're really putting people where they go. And on top of that, there are a lot of people that let you down. There are a lot of people recently that let you down. It was like the last line of defense with the karmics in your life. And you're starting to see like, okay, well, I knew that they were going to fall off one day. I knew that they were going to flip, flop, switch sides, wish and wash. You knew that that day would come with certain people because whoever I'm speaking to, you guys deal with people that they're all about you at first and then they get to know you and then they're like jealous or envious or insecure, or they want to listen, they're easily influenced. You guys have lost the last bit of karmics in your life. Like, you feel the line is is like diminished. You don't feel tethered to them anymore. You could love them still, but you're like, I don't care. I'm not attached to that, because I knew intuitively that they would let me down. I knew intuitively that later on down the road they would let me down. Because you just know. You can sense, you're getting a better sense of people that won't do that to you. You're reading body language a lot. You are very good with reading body language, with reading what people's intentions are. You can read a lot by how they move their hands. You can read a lot by how people move their eyes. I'm fascinated with body language. I've studied it since forever. But people just aren't getting one over on you. Okay? You guys have people that are studying your life like this, watching your pockets like this, looking at your person like this. And this version of you that was like maybe a little bit more meek, maybe a little bit more quiet, I don't feel like that's going to be how some of that's going to be going down for you anymore. You're going to start taking a stance on what you believe in, and you're not going to be so scared to hide it or to show it. So let's say like your political views. Maybe normally you're like, I'm not going to get into politics. I'm not going to talk about my views or my spiritual views. You're going to talk about it. People are going to be fascinated by it. You are entering a new era where you are not worried about the web it will weave or what people will think when you tell them what time it is. People are naturally fascinated by the things that you talk about. So you might as well give them something to write home about. You might as well give them something to make their head spin. I'm hearing a motorcycle. So confirmation. If you're already going to be this hypnotic, you have them in a trance, you might as well give them something to write home about. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Liz. Thank you guys for your donations. Thank you so much. You have this burning desire within you, as everyone out here is a whole liar. There's a lot of liars out here. Thank you, Liz. You guys are seeing all of these people just lie and lie and lie. And you're like, I bring truth to the table in the most iconic way. You drop mics in the most iconic way. So you might as well give them the 411, the facts, the details. You might as well tell them about what's really going on in the world or whatever it is that fascinates you. Because that is what you are really sent here to do in every facet of your life, is to wake people the F up. And I don't think you realize yet that you do that in so many different ways. You do this with your spirituality. And then you are fascinated when others wake you up, and you want to attract more people like this that show you about honoring the higher self. So you're trying to attract, or you are attracting people that also bring this towards you. So you have a lot of attention right now. You could have grown up very religious, so this could make you terrified. Though you don't want to be terrified, it could make you scared to share your views with people because you know that it's unpopular opinion. And you don't care. You're like, I'm just going to say it. This is what I think. I believe in aliens. Or these are my political views. And this is why the world is like this, or the economy is like this. Like, you guys blow people's minds. So you don't need to keep it in Pandora's box anymore, because we are rocking at the vibration of exposing truth. And there's nobody more galactic in the way that you embody your truth serum. So you might as well tell people what time it is. You might as well tell them. Like, why hide it? You are the treasure, you are the gem, you are the diamond. You don't need to hide any of that, because it's going to help people. You guys help people at the grocery store. You wake people up in the most random places, but it's not random. You are a galactic messenger. You are like the special task force of star messengers, of the chosen. You're not regular, you're not schmegular, and you don't have to be worried about what people will think because you're just not really going to be caring like that. We got Pocahontas. We got a bunch of airplanes. We got the Tower, the Two of Swords, the Cinderella glass slipper. And we have the Wicked Witch. We have the Warrior. There's so many things that you guys have worked through that the next step is now putting yourself on a pedestal. Who cares what other people think? They already think you're self-obsessed. They already think you're a narcissist. They already think you're conceited. Who cares? Literally, who cares what they think? They have not seen nothing yet. They haven't seen anything yet. Somebody here is an incredible singer. So you are going to melt people into a million pieces just with your voice. Some of you guys do this with your messages, with the way that you read, with your knowledge, your wisdom, and others do this with singing. Some of you guys are a hairstylist. You are a creative genius. And it's time for you to make all kinds of wishes, all kinds of demands. It's like if you close your eyes and you see yourself on the beach with this hat, like a summer hat, and you just throw it into the ocean like, I don't give up about you or anything that you do. Like, I'm just gonna do me. I'm just gonna do me. So you guys kind of feel sad for this version, like, oh, well, I mean, that was fun, but we can't stay there. We can't stay there. We're evolving. And you're also seeing who is faithful to you. You guys are also realizing, like, who really rides for you right now. There could have been a relationship that felt like it was never going to get back up again. Some of you guys were in a relationship where you're just like, I just can't anymore. You were just absolutely drained. And that was because of spiritual, you know what, people that want your person or want you or both. And this is being illuminated. So a lot of you guys have been amping up prayer, amping up protection to protect your unions, to protect your relationships, to protect your homes, your finances, your family, your children. And you are learning how to tame your fire because you could have been unleashing this last week. Getting out a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. You're not taking any level of disrespect right now. You are very intimidating right now. I should have put that in the title. Maybe I will later. But you're very intimidating. You're not crazy. You're very intimidating. That's why people are like trying to peep what you're doing from afar. You are very intimidating. They're like, I don't know if they're crazy and I kind of want to test it, but I probably shouldn't. No, they shouldn't. They should definitely take several seats. God is helping you at this time to get closer to what you need to get closer to and to tame your fire, to be more playful, and to find peace. And treating yourself more fairly. Because some of you guys are very hard on yourselves. There are so many times where people played a wild card in your life and did not care about sacrificing you, your heart, your efforts. And now you have become the wild card. Because you will not settle. You will not take any disrespect. And I mean, it's the audacity for me. These people that are trying to hurt you, like, you've already been there. There's so many people that sacrificed a good relationship, a good thing, family members that treated you unfairly. They played the tower, the upheaval, and the wild card in your life for fun. That's a street bike, a very loud one. And they always turn their back on you. You guys are used to people abandoning you, leaving, ghosting, betraying, teaming up against you. And you guys are becoming the wild card. You're also seeing where some of the people that you're getting ready to let go of were not fighting for you. They were not honoring you. They were not respecting you. They were not standing up for you. They were all talk. You are seeing where some of your family members were all smoke and mirrors. Some of your friends, some of your coworkers, they were all smoke and mirrors. They didn't actually mean what they said, because now they're nowhere to be found. Now they are nowhere to be found. You guys can see where you enabled certain people, where you didn't stand up for yourself in certain situations, but you're going to do that now. You're going to show up for yourself right now. Like, you know what? I loved them and they took advantage of me. Now they want something from me and I'm not picking up the phone. Because they should have appreciated me. They should have really stood up for me, and they didn't. And now I see that they're full of it. Okay, things are being illuminated for you left and right. Things that you need to know, and you're paying attention. So if you're drained and you're just like doing too much, you're going to miss all of the magic. You're going to miss the signs. You're going to miss all of the synchronicities. And God is like, for some reason, really wanting you to enjoy that right now. Really wanting you to enjoy the show. So, there are certain people that you are seeing through right now, specifically false prophets, false messengers, false influencers. You guys are detaching from being falsely led anywhere. Okay, being falsely led anywhere. You're like, yeah, that influencer's not for me, that reader's not for me, that prophet's not for me, that messenger is not for me. Whoever these messengers are. So you're looking at that aspect of your life, of what you're going to cut out, whether it's TV, social media, certain things that like keep you stuck or lower your vibration. Then we have the friend, okay? People that said they were your friend. You're going to be disconnecting from them because some of you guys maybe wanted to reconcile, or they wanted to reconcile and they weren't sorry. Thank you, Ryan. They weren't even sorry. Because you guys are not putting up with people that want to sweep anything under the rug. You're not putting up with that. Then we have the mother. Oops, dropped that. We have the mother. So there's a mother, a friend, and false messengers where you're like, I used to want a relationship with that mother, figure or actual mother. I used to want a relationship with that messenger, that influencer. I used to want a relationship with that friend. And now how funny, because the tables have turned. The tables have officially turned. You guys are in a period of bearing your truth. I passed the trial by fire to grow in spirit. I passed the trial by fire to grow in spirit. People are like, oh my gosh, you would really walk through that fire and leave all these friends and your mother and your father. Like you would really move through that fire and just leave them all. Yeah. Collective is about that life right now because they see everyone that ever gave them some bullshit in an apple, bullshit in some spaghetti, bullshit in a casserole, whoever it was. You guys see in this friend, these messengers, these influencers, where they were doing things for their own gain, for their own pleasure, for their own revenge or their own plot. And you are learning to trust your judgment. You are learning to believe in yourself. You are learning to believe in your truth. And you look intimidating right now. Okay, so imagine you're just like, just walking. Just walking. People see like a whole dragon behind you. They don't want to get too close. They want to get too close, but they don't want to get too close. They're like, It's like having an eagle on your shoulder. It's like having a whole dragon behind you. This is how you need to visualize yourself. Like, yeah, I might feel uncomfortable. I might feel anxious. I might feel like I don't really want to be here. But picture there is a whole dragon watching your back, looking and peeping, everybody trying to look at you crazy, trying to pocket watch you, trying to be jealous or envious or casting evil eye or whatever. And that is God, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spiritual support, your destiny helpers. There are eyes watching. And then you are intuitive. So that's why you might be feeling uncomfortable. Like you feel things deeply and you're like, oh, everyone's staring at me. Please stop staring at me. You got a whole army behind you and a freaking stinking dragon. So you don't need to bow down to nobody, to none of them. This is your sequence. This is your season. This is your table, your feast, and you can put your demands on the table. Because you're going to be doing less and receiving more. You're like, I don't want that busted, dusted apple. I'm good. People see you as a king. They see you as a queen. They see you as someone who is in their power. Even though you guys don't feel like that all of the time. This is your rebirth. And you have a lot of success coming your way. Independence. And you're learning to nurture yourself more. Because you are naturally the giver. There were some people that were being really petty with you. They are currently receiving karma. They are currently receiving justice for being reckless with your heart, being closed-minded, being immature, and thinking that they could play with you like they did. They are now the karmic chew toy, and you are nowhere to be found. You guys are the icon. Oops. And these people that wanted their revenge, they wanted their vengeance, they wanted their justice, you guys are being vindicated. You guys could, 3 could be significant, the letter Z, V, K, or G. But I feel like your spirit team is like doing something behind the scenes that like you're not really aware of. Because I'm getting a lot about angels and ancestors. Yeah. The snakes are being revealed. You're releasing snakes in your life that you wanted to become. There's some snakes, like past friends or past family members that you thought like maybe it could work. Maybe it could work. And you're seeing that it can't. For a lot of you guys, you're seeing why it can't. And you're okay with it. You're okay with it because you want truth. You are activated at truth. And you guys have these people that think that they can hunt you energetically. I'm going to say that again. You guys have people around you that think they can energetically hunt you down or hunt down your person. Because you guys are a perfect match. Now that part is not for everyone. You guys will know if that is you. Because when you are with your divine counterpart, everybody is a low-key hater, or they're mad, or they're looking at you sideways because, I mean, imagine how you radiate like the sun, or you emanate light like the sun. So imagine if there's 2 of you. Imagine if there's 2 of you. Together, you guys are a mastermind. You guys help activate things off of one another, and you guys glow up with each other around. And somebody or something has been trying to stop that the past couple of weeks or the past couple of months. And you are not crazy. Okay, if you guys have watched House of Dragons or House of the Dragon, people are like, oh my gosh, Helena's crazy. No. Helena is what's the word? She's a seer. Helena is a seer. Helena sees the future. So let them think that you're crazy or whatever. Like, you don't even care. You are starting to see that their attacks cannot affect you. It's like you're rebuilding your DNA. It's like you're rebuilding, you're repairing cells. You're just repairing. You're like, okay, I see people now. I see these spirits. I see what's going on. And this could be because you are getting ready to elevate with your divine counterpart. There's something big coming in, and that's why these attacks are coming in like this. Or you're about to meet that person. Some of you guys are just about to meet that person. All types of chaos will happen to have you not meet that person or to have you sabotage it. And then for others of you, it's because you guys are getting ready to elevate. But normally you feel like a tower comes in before that elevation, and that's not really going to be the case, but you are fighting through attacks. God wants you guys to know that you are immune. Their attacks don't work like that on you. And I feel like that's because of the power of your prayer, the power of your words, or even the way that you sing. You guys are also tuning into a different frequency. Like, your frequency is shifting. So what you're listening to is shifting. What you're watching is shifting. We have true life happens from one moment to the next, and you will find love. You will find the love that you long for in the here and now. You are finding the love that you long for in the here and now. So a lot of pink energy. So I'm getting like a lot of Venus, a lot of love. Even if that's not normally your jam, you're going to be learning to embrace it. A lot of divine feminine energy. You guys could really like the Joker. And you're going to be taking action in a different way. You are seeing how you need urgent care. How you need to urgently maneuver a different way so you don't burn out. And it's going to bring more structure, more order, more clarity by you doing less. So that's going to definitely be new for you. And I feel like you guys will get it done. You will create, you already have the thought. You are getting the confirmation. And you're going to kind of map it out like, this is what I need to do. This is how I need to do less. This is how I need to believe that I can do less. Whoa. 10 of Wands. Yeah, this could stress you out. Doing less. Because you're like, how will I get more? How will I get more if I do less? It's scary sometimes. When you're so used to taking action, you're like, but how? Like, I'm scared. Like, it's not going to happen. It's just not. So you feel like weighed down by just overthinking. Like, I don't know. And I understand that. You are scared it's going to bring you betrayal. You are scared it's going to bring you more pain, more sadness. Like, you're worried of, okay, if I go to work less, how am I going to receive more? If I relax more, how am I going to receive? Like, how? You know what I mean? Like, but how, though? Because of the other things that you've endured, and you guys could have been working since you were a teenager or even younger. So you just have crazy work ethic. But some of you guys are operating at the level of a divine masculine and not at the level of a divine feminine. And it's not serving you anymore. It's going to bring a tower. And you know this. It's going to bring a tower. It's going to bring burnout. It's going to bring something that you really don't want. And God is saying that's the only way that you will have this burden and this weight is if you keep going the way that you're going. So say that you're a female and you, which is hard in the way that the world is right now. It's like do, go, start early in the morning, just go and run in circles and get all the stuff done. But divine feminines, females, have 4 cycles within the month. And so you're going to have more energy when you are, for instance, ovulating than when you are actually menstruating. There's just different things. We are not meant to operate at the level of men every freaking day. That is not what we're wired for. And so you guys are waking up to that. How can I do less? How can I feel more in this divine feminine energy of receiving and just feeling beautiful, feeling like the Empress? But you are in your mind like, shit could hit the fan. Like, how are these bills gonna get paid? I can't just be chilling. So you're gonna be figuring out a plan to do less, and you're gonna take it day by day. You're gonna take it day by day. And I feel like just when you walk towards like doing the thing you know you shouldn't do, or you're trying to do less of, you're gonna say, you know what? I know it's gonna piss me off because this is what I normally do, but I gotta do something different. You're ready to do something different. And it's going to bring in love. It is going to bring in love. You resting is going to bring you magic, love, affection, this tenderness. It's like the universe is telling you, just put all that crap down. Just put it down so we can hold you. So we can show you the love that you deserve, the gifts that you deserve. And we're like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh, thank you, Alexis. So you guys are going to be figuring this out. And it's that boss mode, independent, like boss queen, bad bitch moves, bad bitches link up. It's all of that. But like letting go of that. Because you're already iconic. You're not crazy. You don't really need to do all of that. So you're like, okay, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. And it's going to bring you multiple streams of income because you're not going to be tired. You're not going to feel weathered. You're not going to feel tattered. You're not going to feel broken. I'm seeing somebody definitely working on sleep, and this is helping them a lot. So God is telling me to tell you guys to do it in stages. Like, start with your sleep. Start with more water. Start with honoring the moon cycle. What else? Working less. It's almost like you're going to be rewarded every time. Every time you do less for the new thing you're trying to gain, which is, doing less, receiving more, it's like you're going to get a payment. Whether it's in love, affection, meeting somebody new, getting a new opportunity every time you try this. There's going to be incentive. Or once you get started, you're going to feel like there's incentive. Yeah, and it's going to come in faster and faster. Every time you guys do that, it's going to, you're going to be like, wow, I literally said I was going to go to work, but I didn't go to work. I went and watched my son's game, or I went to my daughter's recital, or do you know what I mean? Because you could be geared up like, I gotta work overtime for the family. I gotta work overtime for the family. But God is trying to show you like, no. Go spend time with your family. Let me sort that out. Because by the time you see your family, you're going to be drained, exhausted. We are not wired this way. The world does not teach us to do this. You know what I mean? Especially when you haven't met your person yet. When you meet your person, then you have somebody to lean on. So it's not easy just to be like, yeah, like you feel like willy-nilly with it. Like I can't just do that when I don't even have my person yet to have double income or, but a lot of you guys are destined to be influencers. You are destined to be counselors, therapists. You're destined to travel around the world. Like, look how many airplanes. Airplane. You guys could have been in the military, or you guys could have grown up with parents in the military. You could have traveled a lot. You guys could have had parents in the airlines, or you guys could work for the airlines. You guys are starting to see like, I need more. I need more out of life. That's just different. And if this is stuff that you got to do, like say you got to fly a lot as a child or as a teenager, you're going to be going back to that in some way or bringing that into your life or attracting it or manifesting it somehow. Okay, what else is going on? So we have that as you move towards figuring out different streams of income or revenue, it's like the more you play, the more you'll be rewarded. The more you explore, the more you'll be rewarded. The more you read, the more you rest, the more you hike or just do like, it's like opposite day. It's literally like opposite day. Where like you will get a notification every time you're on task. On task to do less. You will receive more. Singing, dancing, laughing, playing hooky. Like you will still have enough. God's saying it's going to take practice, but you will still have enough for the bills. It's kind of like trusting that you can fall and you will be caught. But you guys will know if this is for you. And the reason why you will know if this is for you is because you're already a workaholic, or you already have a savings, or you already have multiple streams of income. So you really don't got to be doing all of this, but you be doing it anyways. Does that make sense? Like, God's like, you've got money in this account. You've got money in that account. You have 5 different streams. Some of you guys have 3 to 5 different streams already. You guys have odd jobs, hustles, different ways of making revenue. But you don't really look at it. You're just like, I need more. I need more. And then I'm going to put it over here because the world's going to crap. So I need to put it over here, which is understandable. But you don't have to be in survival mode for this. You're still going to get flow towards these streams with doing less. You just have to practice. And this is going to be a rebirth for you. You guys are being reborn, and that part of you is going in the flames. The part of you that has a meltdown, that feels like you can't do it all. You're going to be able to do it all. You're just going to do it with less. Like, let your angels, your ancestors, let the divine lift the weight, some of the weight. This is like letting God open the door for you. Or letting people do nice things for you. You guys are stepping into your Empress energy from having to be so masculine all the time for all the people that left you behind, for the people that abandoned you, neglected you, didn't care, left you to pick up the pieces and pay the bills. And maybe in your relationship, maybe some of you guys are in a relationship and you feel like you have to do everything on your own. And there needs to be a better balance of that person doing more or a little bit more because you guys put a lot on your plate. And we have the 10 of Cups. You are going to be feeling happy. I feel like it's not going to take you that long to sort this out. But it will take practice. It will take intention. 10 of Cups. You guys are you're going to feel lucky. You're going to feel good about what you're doing. You're going to see it pay off. You're going to see things move faster for you because there's going to be less resistance. Yeah, that's why it feels so awkward. It's the complete opposite of what you're used to doing. Like imagine, like you've been working since you were 12, right? Let's just say, for instance, like an example, you've been working since you were 12. And you're always used to people like not following through, not doing what they say they're going to do. So you're always used to having to do it all, do it all, do it all. Like you are Superwoman. You are Superman. And you don't have to be anymore. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. You've already built some solid foundations. But now you might be literally overworking yourself. And there's supposed to be more time for play, for exploring, for learning other things that you want to learn. Like, say you wanted to go to school, you wanted to take a class, you wanted to start a new hobby. Say you wanted to go to singing lessons, voice lessons. But I'm getting, literally since 12, a lot of you guys have been working. So, like, what else would you do? Like, you know how to hustle. Hustling is in your DNA. Now you are rewiring things to just let it flow. Just receive. And you're like, huh? How do I receive without taking action? You already took a whole bunch of action. Do you know what I mean? You already took a whole bunch of action. You already built the thing. It's got money coming in. And you're like, but I gotta do more. And for some reason, you're supposed to chill a little bit more in this season. Because there's something big you're supposed to receive. Your 10 of Cups, the Lovers, there's something big that you are supposed to receive by doing this. It's a family. It's a big opportunity. It's FU money. It is starting a family, finding your chosen family. I'm hearing an airplane fly overhead. Oh no, that's not an airplane. That's a helicopter. So there's like spirits, like monitoring spirits, like hovering over you. They don't want you to have this. They're like, yeah, keep doing, and doing, because no one is ever going to take care of you, collective. No one is ever going to do, no. Like, another example is Queen Cup, right? She lived in Canada, worked a corporate job, left that corporate job, became a star messenger, now does retreats in Jamaica, now is moving to Jamaica. That is like going from I gotta do when she sells frankincense, she has other businesses, she does healing retreats. There is a way to live in your dreams, your dream space, your dream country. There is a way. Like, she made good money. Okay, Des made good money doing the corporate matrix gig. And I just look at her like, wow, she's got the gravitas. She's got that vigor, that strength, and that seriousness to say, I could try that. I'm like, girl, you're brave. She's brave. And so that's what we're looking at right now. Like, she's been building things, and now she built it in layers. She started with the retreat. She started with vacationing there. She started with putting it won't all be built overnight, but you already have the foundation of having the work ethic that you have. So it's like, you're not lazy. You know what I mean? You're not lazy. You have love coming in. Like, she does these healing retreats. She learns. She's activated. She's growing. She's ascending. Ooh, caught it. And she's just changing before our very eyes. That's, sis. And you guys deserve this as well. We all do. But we are wired like, gotta be at the corporate job, gotta be in the matrix for just a little bit, gotta hop in there, hop out. You know what I mean? We have to. We're figuring it out, you guys. We're figuring it out. It's going to be okay. Of course, this is the next card. Oh my gosh. The Fool. The Fool. You are supposed to be lighthearted. You are always going to land on your feet. You don't got to do the most to land on your feet. The Fool packs light. The Fool left the overnight bag at home. Or only brought the overnight bag. You guys know what I mean. So we are looking at it like, no, I need to pack my carry-on and just in case, I need my, all my just in case stuff. We just need to go and live and have more fun. It's going to bring more spirit, more play into your life. And you guys really deserve that. If you guys have a person, a divine counterpart, a soulmate, a twin flame, they really enjoy seeing you happy. and they feel like you don't honor yourself enough with that happiness of getting to sit this one out and play a little bit or read a little bit or explore a little bit. Like they're genuinely happy for you when you get to honor that part of yourself, because you are a boss. You are a mogul. You are iconic. You are a big deal. You don't got to prove that to anybody. So it's definitely, and I tell you guys this all the time, working smarter and not harder, but you guys already do that, but you're trying to build the empire fast, or you're trying to take care of a whole bunch of people, and whatever the case is, this is what you're working on at this point in your life. You are ready to jump this timeline into, yeah, I want to receive. I don't want to be worried about this grind every day, this everyday grind. And I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are going to be working for yourselves if you're not already. You guys are destined to work for yourself. So again, there's so much that you've already endured and you've been through, and that's what you're going to be taking to the top. This fighting spirit. You're not going to forget who you are. You're just going to be very successful. Oh my gosh, guys, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, Judgment. This is destined to be yours. You are destined to be on all these airplanes, going all over the place, singing your heart out. You're going from rags to riches by doing less. You're being reborn by doing less. You want to spend time brushing your hair, singing your heart out, eating oranges, whatever. Playing with your dog, whatever. You know what I mean? Let me get an angel number for you guys. And then I'm going to... 343 is your angel number. If anybody wants to drop it in the comments, I will read the definition out loud. I want to see what blessing or what house you guys are going to be getting a blessing in. Your 6th house in routines. You guys are getting Jupiter blessings in your house of routines because your routines are switching. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? You guys switching it up is going to bring you blessings. I told you there's going to be incentive. You are only 1 pentacle away. You guys are getting, somebody here is getting a new car, getting a new home. You guys are waking up to different ways of receiving things. And it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself that we are wired this way because our parents made us believe, or that's just how society is. Like it's a man's world. Like, and we're all supposed to wake up and do, but men wake up with testosterone in the morning. And that's why they just shoot up and go and go and go. And women, females, divine feminines are wired a little bit differently. And we can do that in certain cycles. Like when you're ovulating, you can go, go, go. You can't do that every week. Not that society cares. Not that the Matrix cares. But do you know what I mean? And I love that. And I love that. So, hold on, guys. Okay, let me get... I'm going to use this stack. Yes, you be taking your time in the morning. Go organic, slay. And that's good. That's good to take your time in the morning. Okay, anything else for the collective? You got blessings in the 6th house. The Empress. Did you guys see that? You guys have a lot of trickster energy around you. There are a lot of people that want your attention in a very trickster way because that's what I see when I see this fox. Remember, I told you guys there were people that they want your little dog. And they're trying to act like you are trying to take my destiny. You are trying to take my light. You want my man, my girl. You want my little dog. And we're not even looking at them. You're not even looking at them. It's a big deal. It's a big deal that you are becoming this Empress. This is who you're destined to be. And there's people that are intimidated by you, and they want you to believe as you are moving forward, as you are leveling up, like, oh my gosh, like, you're trying to be me. You're iconic. Why would you want to be them? Why would you want to be regular? Why would you want to be a karmic chew toy? Why would you want to be in that sandbox when you got your you got your own lane? You have your own lane. Some of you guys are going to be going to an amusement park. You're going on a serious vacation. Somebody's going on a very serious vacation, and they're like, I'm going to travel and I'm going to do stuff. Like, maybe you're taking out your savings, or maybe you're taking some money from savings. You're going to be rewarded for doing that. And I know that we're not wired that way. We're not, a lot of us anyways, are not wired to think, if I go on this vacation, cool things are going to happen for me. Like, yeah, it's going to be a magical time, but you don't think like you're going to get more money in your bank account by going on this vacation and spending money. But that's literally what's going to happen for a lot of you. It's like whatever you spent on that vacation, whatever you spent on those singing lessons, whatever you spent on that car, like you're going to get that back somehow. Times 10, times 50, times 100. Like in the most abundant way. And you guys have people helping you. These helpers are going to come out of nowhere. A lot of people are drawn to you guys. But yeah, there are a lot of people watching you like, oh, they're happy. These people are rotten. Okay, their spirit is rotten, decrepit, gutter. You're going through a major breakthrough on letting people lift you up. You're going through a major breakthrough and letting people do for you over and over again. So this is a new thing that you're practicing. Like, maybe you want people to do something nice for you, but no, you're going to practice letting people do nice things for you. Instead of being like shy or like, no, don't open the door for me, I got it. Or don't lift that up for me, I got it. Like, no. Let them. You're about to be a spoiled messenger. Okay? You're about to be spoiled. You're about to be gifted. Yes, Kyrie. So yeah, there's people watching your money. You know what's funny, you guys? Whoever's pocket watching you and like watching your relationship, like, they don't know much, but they think they do. Okay, they're like, oh, I think they got their money this way, and I think that it's because of this, and they do this, and they do that, and like, it's a whole web of nothing. They're not very smart. They're not very smart. Trying to count your pentacles, trying to count your Benjamins, trying to count your bags you're securing, trying to count your side hustles, your side businesses. The optics is foggy for them. It's because one of the reason why you guys are rewarded in the way that you are is because you're always paying it forward. You're very giving, you're very nurturing, and now you're going to do that for yourself. And so these people that are watching you, they don't get that because they are restricted from your energy. They don't have access like that. Yeah, they can't count. Yes, Bailey, they cannot count. And they can't balance things like you. So some of them are mad at you because they got to go to a sugar daddy, or they got to ask their man, or they got to do whatever, and you could just do it yourself. So if they don't like you now, they're really not going to like you when you really start spoiling yourself. They can fly a kite. Nobody cares. They're mad that they don't have these resources. Well, they're not giving. They're stingy. They're mad that they don't have this love. Well, they need to work on themselves. They make everything about them. These people make everything about them. And you're just like, who are you? Who? Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Oh my gosh, forgotten memory. Irrelevant. You're like, I don't even... What? Studying you. These people that are watching you this way, riddle me what? Riddle me what? These people that are watching you this way, guess what they're doing? They're aging watching you like that. That's their karma. That's their judgment. So the harder they stare, the more witchcraft they send, the older they're getting. The older they're getting. Yeah, somebody here is definitely getting pregnant. Unexpectedly. Okay? So, all the bananas out in these spiritual streets are, they don't want to see you be the Empress. They don't want to see you pregnant. They don't want to see you glowing with your divine counterpart. They don't want that. Because if you're cute and they're cute, you're going to have a cute baby, duh. And your baby's going to be iconic, of course. Like, these people are literally looking older than they actually are. Like, you guys could actually be older than them, but they look older than you. They could be younger than you, and you look younger than that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're aging, okay? They are aging, watching you. So they might be 43, looking like 60. They might be 32, looking like whatever. Whatever. I just realized that. All of them doing this. This is why some of your siblings look older than you. This is why they're not aging well, because they're so concerned about your social media, your gains, your love life, your little dog too, your little kitty cat, all the things. They're so worried about that. And because you don't watch people like that, you don't clown people like that, you don't dog people like that, you don't pocket watch like that, you don't do none of that. That's why you be sipping on the fountain of youth. Affirm it below. I stay sipping on the fountain of youth. My age is reversing. I tell you guys all the time, Benjamin Button effect. When you do good, you're out here in these streets doing good, genuine. Okay, you got a whole demon in the house you're dealing with, but you are genuine, you are angelic, you are an earth angel. You will look young forever. Forever. People are going to be like, what did they put in your baby formula? Okay, for those of you that had toxic mothers that did not breastfeed you, they're like, okay, so you weren't breastfed. What do they put in your baby formula? Because you look so young. I'm just a good person. Yeah. Benjamin Button effect. Like, these people, they don't know how to let go. They do not know how to let go. They best let go. It's only going to block their opportunities, and it's making them look older. So they're getting work done. Some of these people that are studying you, they're getting work done. They're getting plastic surgery. They're getting all of these things done, and they still look older. But now they're really cocky, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at me. Look at me. And you're like, but you're wrinkled, though, so don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Youthful. You guys have this inner child that, like, people are like, oh my gosh, they're so fun to be around. Like, this is why you guys need to be in this vibration more. You need to be in this energy more. It's going to put you in alignment for things you could not even have imagined. Things that you've been waiting for a long time, that you didn't realize that you were blocking in some form or fashion by doing too much and energetically not believing that those cool things could be yours. Or the things that you deeply, deeply desire that you tell no one about. Yeah, these people are sleeping on the couch. These people get more sleep than you. They get more sleep than you. Riddle me what? They get more sleep than you, and they still be looking older. That's how you know, like, people ain't acting right. That's how you know people ain't acting right. Like, look at people in your family. If you guys have toxic family members, look at everybody in your family, and then look at you. I'll wait. I will wait. Like, they're confused. Why do I look this way? Why do they look that way? Well, stop being a whole demon dirtbag, and maybe you could reverse some of that time. Maybe that. Maybe that. Okay, some of them could have been trying to send you car problems. You fix that real fast. Some of them are mad that you don't have a filter. You're just brutally honest. What you see is what you get. They don't like that. Affirm it below. What you see is what you get. How do you like me now? Okay? What you see is what you get. How do you like me now? They want to beef with you. They want to get real close, all up in your business. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're tweaking. The Divine's like, they're tweaking if they think they're going to be able to talk to you crazy. Some of them might have tried to actually get close up to you, or get up close in your personal area, in your personal space, because they are trying that hard to break you and your person up. Maybe they thought they were going to say something and then they realized that they are in fact intimidated. They are in fact intimidated, so they're not. And they realize, I don't want to be taught a whole lesson. I don't want to be taken to Sunday school. I don't want a PowerPoint presentation, so I'm just going to sit down. But some of them are energetically and physically walking towards you. And you're like, take a flying leap. You don't want to know what I know. I could say 2 words and just break your entire spirit. Just get out of my face. Literally get out of my face. The audacity. I can't. The tea. People are being exposed. Maybe you're dating somebody or you're with someone and they're like, oh no, they don't like me like that. You're like, nah, they like you like that. And they're like, no, they just stared at, no. I'm going to F them up on sight. They better stop looking at you. Maybe you guys are feisty like me. I don't know. But only take it if it fits. You guys are tough. You are tough. And you guys see through people. So don't be fooled. Don't be bamboozled. You guys know who wants your look, your soul, your destiny, your little dog too. Because those are the ones trying to suck your soul and take your destiny and take your man and all the things. And it's not going to happen. They are all over your ish. Because you're attractive. Because you're attractive. They could stare at you guys a lot. These people could stare at you a lot. And you're like, you're a whole hater. You're a whole weirdo. Stop staring at me. They're mad because they're old news. Maybe they were really cool back in the day, but now they're a whole hater. So like they're real stale. They're really unhappy. I'm definitely getting that this is people that you're affiliated with, or say like your person plays sports, it's like who they're affiliated with. Like they're people around you. It could be in your workplace. You're just like, I don't want nothing to do with them. Nothing. Anything else for the collective? Thank you. They're overdoing it. They think they're hiding. They're not hiding. They're like, they don't see me. We see you. Okay? They say hello to your person and they don't acknowledge you. Hater. They say all kinds of things to your person and say nothing to you. They stare at you. They stare at them. They try to talk to them. They don't talk to you. You are intuitive. No one is running game on you. So you could have like dealt that situation, went home, pulled cards and said, aha, I knew they was a hater. I knew it. I knew it. Okay? You went home, probably like pulled 3 cards and you were like, yeah, they're in love. They're in love. They got the wrong one. They got the wrong one. For some of you guys, these could be your coworkers and you know that they're whispering about something or they're in cahoots and they're always commiserating. So you're like, I know they're up to something. I just know. You pull 2 cards and you're like, or you get a confirmation or reading and you're like, I knew it. It's because something you're about to unlock. They couldn't fire you. They couldn't get rid of you. They're so mad. You just mind your business. Just keep minding your business, bestie. You got this. Just keep minding your business. Okay, mind the business that pays you. We don't got time for them. They only want to cause loss, setback, and failure. Now, because they're overdoing it, they might try to come talk to you. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. They like want you to get comfortable and like, I don't know, thinking that like you'll be cordial out here. I don't feel like you guys are going to do that, especially if you guys pulled cards on them. Okay? Especially if you guys pulled cards on there. You're like, yeah, I rebuke, I cancel, I denounce. I don't have time for that. You're a whole goblin. I'm going to need you to move. Be a piglet over there. It's fine. Only a rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp magic in its entirety. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. Oh, this is your guys' advice. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. So again, only a rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp magic in its entirety. Have the courage to rebel. Okay, and by rebel, I mean going against what you normally do. I have the courage to rebel. Do it different. Do the opposite. You guys are being given the keys to this new life. And devil energy is trying to stop you. Social media is trying to stop you or at least distract you. There are so many different entities that are trying to get you to focus time on them or that or an environment instead of getting this up out of the mud. And that's what you're going to be focusing on now. So I'm very excited for you guys. Okay, let me know what's going on in the comments. I love you guys so much. And remember, you are not crazy. You are iconic. Let them be salty over there for one, your whole life. And I encourage you guys to read more, laugh more, and just explore. I'm getting the word explore a lot. Explore, sing, read. Your morning routine is changing. You have Jupiter blessings coming in your 6th house. And this is your angel number. And I'm so excited. I think that's it. All right, guys. Yes, write more. Some of you guys are going to write a book. It's true. Distractions this week are real. They're so real. Like, you're going to have a whole plan of like things that you are going to do. And then boom, the distractions, the social media. It's just, it wants to consume your time. Your time is valuable. So a lot of people want that time. And there's something about how you're moving right now. You're not willing to give it like that. You are not willing to give it like that. You guys are also really in tune with people's body language. Okay? You're really in tune with people's body language right now and the lies that they're putting down, but you're not getting distracted. You are keeping it pushing, but you are very aware. Like you're in the matrix, like dodging the distractions. And it's because something magical is on the way. So in your mind, you're like, I'm taking a whole dragon up out of here. I can't be bothered with all of this. You're seeing how, like, life is too short. Your time is too valuable for you to be at that job you hate all day long. For you to be at that job you hate all week long. For you to tell yourself over and over again, the only way I could be successful is if I do this, this, and that. And so you're going to be really changing that up. I'm seeing you guys listen to new people, get inspired by new people, but you're not giving too much. You've got that boundary. Like, my time is my time, and I'm going to use it more wisely. I'm going to live in the moment more. I'm going to honor my divine feminine energy. Okay? All right, bye, guys. Thanks, CJ. Organic. Yeah, you are not giving your energy away. Nope. Thank you, Kim. I hope I said that right. You're welcome, Jess. All right, guys. I don't know when I'll see you next, but remember that there is a playlist for all types of goodies. Patreon, you guys are next up on deck. So be watching out for that and your guys' new voting polls for the month of October. All important links are in the description box. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell Duh, you don't want to miss out. Okay? Because I can't always warn you guys when I'm going live. So make sure your bells are on so you can be notified when you want to be notified. And I just appreciate all of your guys' love and support so much. It means the world to me. I love reading your guys' comments. I love interacting with you guys. I love going live and just hanging out with you guys. So I know that this will reach you right when you're supposed to see it. I know you will find this when you really need to see it, because you are not crazy. You are going to achieve more, receive more, and be gifted more by doing less. And you are worth the whole enchilada. Your life is precious, your time is precious, and you've already done so much all throughout your life. You don't gotta work like that anymore. And that's what God is going to be teaching you. So all these routines are shifting and being rebirthed because you've got whole miracles coming in and waiting for you. And so you will get incentive every time you move towards letting it flow and receiving. Okay? Yes. Bye, guys. Love you.